I'm Sam Ingersoll. You are on the Squeak live from the Kalona Creamery. This is our special show we do just about every Friday where we talk with unsuspecting guests, some right behind me, about their visit to Kalona and the Kalona Creamery and their special memories of visiting here with their grandparents. And we have a couple special guests today. We're expecting Kent Blossom from Everence and Lucas, young, I don't know, maybe he was 3 or 4 years old, who joined us last week when he was in here in the creamery with his whole family. His dad's currently serving in Jordan, and so we thank him for his service. I'm going to start right away with some guests today because we haven't done this in a while. Hello. Would you like to be on my show?
No.
You want to be on my show? You can spin the wheel for a prize. We've got special prizes for all our guests. Look. Come sit.
Yeah, go do it.
I'll just ask you your name and where you're from, and you get to spin and win a prize.
I'll stand by you.
What's your name? Let's just start off with that. What's your name? McCartney. You can look. You can even sit up here if you want, or stand up. Either one. McCartney. Look at this. It's kind of like you're on a radio or a TV show. So my first question is, where are you from?
Winfield.
Winfield? Yeah. Good. Did you see the big cow on the way out?
Yes.
Yeah. Bill let me buy that cow. I don't know if that's a good decision or not. Did you like the cow? Yeah. Yeah. What do you have there?
A cow.
Another cow. We're big on cows, aren't we?
A little bit.
And who's your doll? Who's your doll friend?
Harper.
Harper. That's nice.
Yeah, see, there's your picture of it.
Oh,
Big
look.
cow.
There you are in front of Lona. That's
Lona.
her name's Lona. Yeah. So what brings you to the creamery today?
Get ice cream.
Ice cream. Have you been here before? Yeah. What do you usually get? Do you ever get the cheese curds? Are you a fan of the cheese curds? Yeah. Did you have a chance to look back there at what they're making?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What do you think they're making?
Cheese curds.
Cheese curds. That's a good answer. So you guys, this is your first time here? You come here a lot?
We come here every year.
Every year.
Every year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just on a kind of a tour of Kalona and the surrounding area. That's Mom off camera.
It's
there we
just
go.
something that we do every year when the kids get out of school. My mom, it's a tradition, I guess. We come here, we go around to all the different stores,
Uh-huh.
and this is our final stop. This is where we stop off to get cheese curds and ice cream.
We are fans of promoting other local businesses here in the Kalona area. Where else are you guys visiting today?
Where all did we go, Mom? You're the
bakery.
bakery. We
Ooh.
went there first.
Which one?
Sunrise.
Sunrise?
No.
There's Golden Delights.
Golden
Delights?
Delights.
Oh
We
gosh,
went there,
yeah.
and then we went to the
Annex store.
annex store.
And the
Uh-huh.
discount store. and
Yep, Stringtown Grocery. That's
Yep.
great.
We got our wonderful strawberries up here, fresh
Fresh strawberries.
Mhm.
Listen to that.
Right off the pallet.
Yep.
They just came in.
If you're watching and you're within, I don't know, 200-mile radius, you might want to come down for some fresh strawberries and hit Golden Light Bakery while you're here getting some cheese curds. So you said that you've been coming here for many, many years.
Yes.
Yep. Ever since it was Twin County Dairy.
Yes.
They were, you asked me earlier how much milk, that they were using for cheese curds, which is about 1,000 gallons, but they used to process 2.25 million gallons of milk here per day back in the day.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a lot of cheese curds.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, did you start coming here as a child or as an adult?
No, just since the grandkids. I mean, I live by
Okay.
Trenton, so it's not
Okay.
that far.
So you're pretty close.
We're pretty close. But
Yeah.
you turned it into an annual outing for the
Uh-huh.
celebrate the end of the school year.
Oh, that's nice. We do get a lot of folks through here who they've been coming here for years. They started as kids, and then they have such special memories of coming here with their grandparents that
Oh,
they then come back with their own children too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a special day.
it is.
Yeah.
And we love to watch the Amish at work and look at the gardens.
My
Uh-huh.
favorite is the garden.
Look at all the nice gardens.
In my old age and my rush and harried life, from where I live, my family's crazy and kids are on everything. I look back at my childhood living on a farm and kind of wish I could have a little bit more peace.
Yeah.
Maybe not the bugs exactly, but
Yeah.
a little bit of peace and quiet, a little bit more simplicity for sure.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being our special guest today.
Thank you.
And you get to spin the prize wheel.
Oh boy.
A 12-ounce bag of cheese curds for free.
Awesome.
So you just go tell them Crazy Sam on the microphone said you get a free bag of cheese curds.
What do you say? That's awesome.
Thank you. It was great to meet you
Yeah,
guys.
have a great
Yeah.
day.
Thank you.
Yep. Nope. And looks like one of my mics was off. Somebody alert me if my sound or camera or anything's off today. Next up is our special guest, Kent Blossom. I'm going to let him in here. Oh, look at that. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, Sam. How are you?
I'll get my headset on, make sure the audio's all working.
Can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you just fine.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so thanks for joining us. If you're just tuning in, you are watching The Squeak live from the Kalona Creamery. This is our show we do most Fridays where we talk about cheese curds and get to promote and highlight local businesses who are fine folks. I'm like way up high here. You're like down low.
I know, right?
It.
There we go.
All this production stuff is really tricky. We're not professionals here.
Oh no, it sounds wonderful.
If you are watching and would like to comment about your love of cheese curds or make fun of the host, feel free to do that in the comments below. We'd love to share those with our audience. Here is Olivia, who says, love her glasses. Oh gosh, yeah, our last special guest had a cow doll and really cute glasses.
Nice.
Thanks for watching, Olivia. Yes, so Kent, just tell us a little bit about yourself, where you live, what you do, and then we'll get into your business. And
Sure. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, Kent Blossom, and I actually grew up in northern Indiana, and met my future wife in college, and she's the one that grew up in this area just north of Wellman, out in rural Iowa. And after graduation, decided this is where we wanted home to be, with certainly all of her family being very close by. I had started with Everence back in 2004 at a different location than where we currently are. We were on B Avenue in downtown Kalona, and now we're on 5th Street, just across from the post office. But I also coach softball at Hillcrest Academy.
You do? Uh-huh.
This is my second year coaching there after several year layoff, and prior to that had also coached baseball and softball there at Iowa Mennonite School, as it was called.
Sure.
Then. So, yeah.
Interesting. My brother and his wife both went there. Jeremy Hours, those folks are good friends.
Oh, certainly.
Oh yeah, good friend of ours. Jude, their son bakes. So you guys will all see Jude soon. We're gonna try to make him famous on the interwebs.
Oh, that'd be great.
As a young baker. Yeah, they're a great family. Lots of great folks over there.
Yeah.
And I'll put a plug in. If a big public school is not for you, and you want your kids to go to a place where they will get to do everything, right? Rather than super competitive West High boys basketball, where you have to be a D1 player to go. Hillcrest Academy is a great little school located just up the road.
Plenty of opportunities and leadership opportunities as well, and just a great school community for sure.
Yep, really terrific people. We've got there are a lot of great private schools around here. It's one of the nice things about the Kalona area. That's right. So let's talk. Okay, let's get serious. Talk.
Sure.
Financial planning. You want to talk modern portfolio theory, EFTs, EIULs? What do you want? I'm not as. They make fun of me at work. They say I'm not as dumb as I look.
Yeah, you're not. No. Yeah, you definitely have skills.
What do you want to talk about? Tell us about the financial planning. And I put financial planning, but I'm sure it's financial planning, retirement planning, life planning.
It is. Yeah, certainly that encompasses more than maybe the financial perspective. As you know, certainly our the way we approach kind of engaging in this financial planning process is to, help align folks with thinking about their life mission and how they make financial decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully then to increase confidence in their financial future, and ultimately empower them to give of their time and talent and resources to the people, causes, organizations that they most deeply care about. And Kalona Creamery, I'm sure, would be one of those organizations that people do care about for sure. So
sounds like good financial planning is about a lot more than stock investing.
it is. Yeah, we engage in that process in really 7 broad categories, whether that's cash flow or budgeting, which is essentially the basis behind all of the other planning components. But whether that's risk management, more detailed investment planning for sure, but that could even take into account retirement specific planning, and then diving into more tax, estate, and ultimately charitable planning. So it's that is just one way we engage with individuals and families, but we can also focus on one specific item, one clear objective that we're trying to meet, whether that's opening an IRA or looking at a life insurance contract or long-term care insurance. So trying to put all of Everence, all of the organization into how we serve folks here, not only in Southeast Iowa, but the outlying or bordering states as well.
For a couple of years, I was sort of the marketing partner in a financial planning firm, which has all kinds of challenges. If people are familiar with this, it's heavily regulated because of lots of scam artists in the past.
Yes.
So you really can't say a lot. But so anyway, people would occasionally come across me instead of the guys who knew everything.
Sure.
And they would ask, well, what do I need to do? I say, the 2 best pieces of advice I can give you are, number 1, in terms of your financial future, number 1, don't get divorced because you'll lose half. And 2, be healthy. Be healthy, because otherwise it can wreck your retirement years, use up all your savings.
Just a lot of implications with that for sure. Yeah. You bet. Yeah. Huh.
What are some of your current clients? What are your current clients and people in the community thinking about? COVID has done weird things with the economy. The stock market, crashed and then spiraled back up again as companies do big stock buybacks.
Yeah, right. I mean, those are all the questions that we're trying to discern with folks. Obviously, as we see on the stock investment side, thinking about last March and April, where we had significant declines, but has recovered. And so, questions about whether or not, do we see that continuing on the rise, or are we going to see, some volatility back into the markets? These are all good questions, and there's not easy answers. I think 2008 has identified a time where we cannot predict the future, or necessarily try to do so, but we can certainly plan, in a way that will hopefully provide, confidence and security for the future. Certainly one component that we're really paying attention to is inflation. And the potential rise of the federal funds rate, which impacts conservative investments or bonds. So certainly that would be a cause for potential concern in the short term. So those are some of the major questions that we're discerning.
Seems like there were tax in the last administration. There were plenty of tax cuts, at least at the upper level. I haven't done my taxes yet, but I'm expecting to get walloped because there wasn't enough withdrawn. Probably, you probably know about that. You're probably hearing that. And then the current administration, of course, is flooding, is pumping a lot of money into the economy. Just not worrying so much about inflation. It'll be interesting to see if inflation really does end up being a problem or not.
Yeah, for sure. And, as a result of that, we're seeing, bank account balances increasing by a significant amount, which would suggest that it's not necessarily been injected through consumerism or through other investing. So I think that still provides some optimism on the valuation side of businesses that could continue to increase. But again, we don't know. So yeah.
We've been kind of watching, even in the little Kalona Creamery store here, kind of watching to see if there's going to be a big rebound, if people saved up a lot while they were quarantined from COVID. I mean, it was, of course, Kalona and some of the rural areas here were a lot more open than other parts of the like Iowa City or even other states. My family back in New York, and it was New Jersey, just really locked down, very packed density, lots of people getting it. But it's interesting to see if we're just kind of watching here too, if all of a sudden the tourist economy bounces back, lots more people come out to visit and spend money.
Sure, it would hopefully that can happen sooner than later, and just get Kalona back on the map with folks visiting.
Yeah. So have you been to the Creamery before?
I have, yes.
You have?
I have, yeah.
Did you used to come here when it was Twin County Dairy, or have you just?
I had both.
I
have. I've been since the changeover, but the squeaky cheese is what I was introduced to when I first came to Iowa, and my wife had to make a point whenever she would come back home and then go back to school where we were attending to have some squeaky cheese for us. So
we have all kinds of, I don't know if people know this too, that's the famous thing we're famous for, but of course we have tons of homemade fudge and ice cream with all kinds of interesting names like Rooster's Call.
Rooster's Call, okay.
And if you're real ambitious, you can pair that with some old-fashioned-ish sodas for a root beer float or a cream soda float or a grape float, whatever.
Right, sure. That's great.
Yeah, so married, kids?
Yeah, so my wife, Teresa, Teresa Blossom, who also works at Hillcrest Academy, and two children. Meredith, our oldest, just graduated from there, and our youngest will be entering as a freshman there this fall. So Meredith and Jesse are their names.
And are you thinking about college? We have a junior, and so she's a basketball player at West.
Sure.
High. So we're right in the middle of recruiting process, and of course freaking out about college costs.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, she will be attending Goshen College, which is where both of us went, and alma mater, and be a great fit for her for sure. So.
Sure. I bet if we trace back there, we have lots and lots of people in common. Rachel Smith, the whole Smith family that was in Kalona forever. We grew up. They were like my brothers and sisters when we were growing up.
Oh, sure.
Rachel and her husband and kids live right around the corner from us too.
Well, we attend West Union, so we know Bonnie and.
Okay.
And in fact, Teresa was a roommate to Rachel. Back
really?
at Goshen. So.
Oh gosh.
We were trying to figure out. We got a photo of whatever street it is near the campus, and trying to figure out which house that they lived in, and we think we nailed it down, but it's been a while since then. So good times.
Yeah, it's a special place here. If you're just joining us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, this video is going all over the place. You're watching the Squeak live from the Kalona Creamery. This is our weekly show where we talk about cheese, curds, fudge, ice cream. I can go on and on about organic dairy or whatever else our guests want to talk about. Today, our special guest is Kent Blossom. He's with Everence. Might I just say Everence? Everence is a financial retirement planning company located here in Kalona. Yep. If you're downtown, it's on which street?
5th Street, just across from the post office.
Kind of looks like there's like two barns, like it's in a barn, right?
Yes, that's right. Yes, we were the South Barn
South
structure.
Barn.
So
Nice.
indeed.
Well, do you have anything else you'd like to share with us today? There was a large and enthusiastic crowd earlier that seems to have dissipated.
Yeah.
A lot of times I just accost people and ask them to be special guests. And I anticipate some more. If you're just watching, there about 12:30 is when the cheese curds usually get done. So,
oh, is that right? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So the people who are in the know usually show up about then.
Sure. Well, no, I don't have anything further, but appreciate the opportunity to be on here and chat a little bit.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for coming, and you too get to spin the wheel.
Oh, okay.
To win a prize, since you're our special guest. I'll spin it for you though.
Yeah, that's.
Oh gosh, pop! Do you see that? Pop.
Yeah, I do.
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Okay, so this is crazy. We help distribute a lot of Midwest products all over to Midwest stores. Lots of small mom and pop shops. Anyway, I don't know if you knew this, but they're doing crazy stuff with popcorn now. Popcorn and cotton candy. There's blackberry. There's like 40 different kinds. Funky monkey. And look at this. Now you're gonna love this dill pickle.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you can get flavored popcorn and all taffy, all kinds of stuff in bizarre flavors. So next time you come in, you get a free bag of popcorn.
Awesome. Wonderful. Do I have to take dill pickle or can I?
No, you can pick whatever you want. And if you tell him Sam, crazy guy up there, just said you could get a free cheese curds, you might talk to cheese curds too.
Oh no, that sounds great. Sounds great.
Awesome.
Right.
Well, hopefully we'll get a chance to talk again sometime. I come to town and go to the Kalona Brewery and for lunch and stuff sometimes. So
very nice.
I'll definitely stop by and look you up.
Sounds good, Sam. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. You are on the Squeak live from the Kalona Creamery. We were with Kent Blossom, who is our special guest from Everence, which is a financial planning firm in Kalona. We talked a little bit about financial planning topics and some people we know. In a former life, I did some financial planning work, so we could have talked all day about modern portfolio theory and EFTs and the stock market and investments and things, but figured that would probably bore you a little bit.
You on the radio?
We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn.
Great job.
Yeah, thank you.
I drove all this way to see you.
Listen to that. Most people run away from the mic.
Joplin, Missouri.
Java, Missouri.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Well, come back, talk to us in a second. Or if you talk to me now, you could win a free bag of cheese curds. He's going to get them first. I don't really need to give him cheese curds to be on the show. Either they want to be on it or don't. Why do you visit the Kalona Creamery? Comment below, and I'd love to hear where you're from. He was from Missouri, drove all the way from Missouri. We'd love to hear about your memories or experiences. If you'd like to appear on the show, I'd love to have you as a special guest as well. You can join via link, which will turn on your video and audio, and then you can talk to us, just like Kent did. I am waiting to see if Lucas shows up. Lucas, if you watched the show last week, which I'm sure you did, this is probably like the scheduled must go to thing of the week for you. But Lucas and his family were here last week. His dad is in the Army and currently serving in Jordan. So they were with their grandma. They've moved around the country quite a bit and have, I think it was 6 kids. There were a bunch. And Lucas, as one of his brothers said, was the talky one. So I don't know if they got the link or made it work, but he was going to join me as a guest host. Just a couple things while we're here. We are hiring across our organization for production people. We're looking to hire at least 1, maybe 2 people here in our retail store. We're always looking for Class A CDL drivers. And I don't know if there's any admin positions, but you can find all of that on opengatesgroup.com. I'm going to chat that down here. Open Gates, sort of our parent company here, that owns the Kalona Creamery and the brand Kalona Supernatural, which you've probably heard of. It's our world famous organic dairy brand. We are again in the Kalona Creamery on the Squeak. While we're waiting for some other guests, I can just tell you a little bit about it. The Kalona Creamery, under a different name, actually opened in 1946. And by the 1990s was processing more milk than any facility, more milk per square foot than any facility in the country. So probably 2.3 million gallons of milk came through. Oh, there you are. All right, have a seat. Let's talk.
What's up?
I'm Sam. You are live on the Squeak as a special guest.
My name's
The mic's pretty sensitive. I think I better turn it up this time. I'll ask us to even turn it up. There we go. That's helpful. So, what's your name? Where are you from?
Matt Wall, Joplin, Missouri.
Java?
Joplin.
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 You ever
Okay.
heard Joplin?
Yes. Yes.
That's where the tornado hit back in 2011.
Yeah, that's right.
Took out the whole city just about.
Yep. Yeah. You survived.
Oh, yeah, we're good. But I drove 400 something miles just to get some cheese curds. That's how good they are. We don't get dairy like this at home.
Not down there?
No.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I don't know. There's a big dairy creamery in Springfield, Missouri. You heard of Springfield?
Yep. Sure.
That's where Highland is located.
Ah, okay.
But it's such a massive company that they don't have like mom and pop shops like this where you can go in and get, they sell stuff by the semi truckloads. They don't,
Yeah.
you can't just go in there and get them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apple cheese curds or anything
We're
like
kind
that.
of world famous. I was just saying that this facility used to be Tri-County Dairy.
Yeah.
Processed a couple
Yeah, I
million-
remember it. I
million
remember it.
pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's maybe we've got this back here. You can see it in the background. This is probably 1,000 gallons of milk, making about 800 pounds of cheese.
That's a lot of cheese.
Cheese curds. Yeah.
A lot of cheese
That's
curds.
a full batch, and then
Yeah.
they package it up in the room back there through the window.
I was watching on that show How It's Made. You
Yeah.
ever watch that?
Yeah.
When there was watching them make cheese curds.
Uh-huh.
Pretty amazing how
Yeah.
they do it with the live culture and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also make Kalona Supernatural cream top yogurt. Look at this. I got my product placement. Vanilla and whole milk plain yogurt.
Oh, we're going to be back. We're here for a week.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Yeah. What I was gonna say.
I got some family that live down the road, and then there's a car show in Oskaloosa, Iowa.
Car show in Oskaloosa.
Yeah, nothing but Mustangs. So if anybody here in this local area likes Mustangs, they need to check it out tomorrow.
Nice. Oskaloosa car show. Look
Yeah.
up on Google tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can find it.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty epic.
We have some geographic things in common. My
Yeah.
daughter is looking at colleges. She's a point guard basketball player.
Really,
So she's looking at Central Missouri State.
it's funny you mention that because
Quincy.
I actually work for college.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I
Which one?
Pitt State University.
Ah,
It's a Division II school,
yeah.
but they got really good foot. They won multiple Division II indoor track championships.
Sure.
Yeah, and national Division II national championship football in 2011. So they're very well known.
What's the tag down in Missouri?
No, it's in Kansas, southeast Kansas. Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Pittsburgh, Kansas.
Okay.
Does your daughter play sports or anything like that?
She's a point guard.
Point guard.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. They got a really
solid,
good. They
solid
got.
D2 player.
yeah,
We're
they-
looking for D2s.
You need to check out Pitt State.
Penn
I'm-
State,
Pitt State. Pittsburgh State University.
Pittsburgh. State.
Pittsburgh without the H.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we lived in Philadelphia for 12
Yeah,
years.
it's
so we're familiar with
big. Yeah,
Penn State.
yeah. It's an excellent school. I worked there. I've been there for about 6 years. My daughter's currently a junior
Mhm.
in college. She's a marketing major.
Really?
Yeah.
What's she doing for the summer? I need an intern.
She
I-
works.
I
Actually,
need some help.
she starts an internship for a marketing company in Joplin
Uh-huh.
called Embassy. She's pretty excited about that. But she worked for a chicken restaurant
Mm-hmm.
as a waitress since she was a freshman in high school, and it's called Chicken Mary's, and it is like world-renowned chicken.
Yeah.
If you like fried chicken, it's the best chicken you ever eat in your life.
What kind of marketing is she interested in?
Honestly, I don't know.
Don't know?
I don't know. I'm an old body and painter.
There's a lot
body,
of different-
body.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, she seems like she really enjoys it a lot.
There's a lot of different things to do.
Yeah, and it's ironic because the people that she's getting an internship for, and it will be a job, she actually met working in that chicken restaurant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's great.
So it's crazy how a job that you just have in high school
Yeah.
will get you in connection with something that can lead into a career in the future.
There's part of marketing that's very internal. It's writing, it's
Yeah.
graphic design,
She likes the
But-
graphics designing part of
yeah,
it, and
and-
she loves sales and stuff
and she's
like
good
that.
at talking. So more
Great,
and more
yeah.
social media.
Yeah,
If I were an introvert, I wouldn't be.
you
on
got to be an
camera.
extrovert. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, yeah. If you're an introvert, it would not work out very good for you at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're here for just a week in the car show. Anything else
Yeah.
you're taking a look at?
I don't know. I
Local
just
Kelowna. You've been to downtown Kelowna.
I
and
love.
some of the-
I'll be honest with you. I was born and raised in Nebraska.
Yeah.
I like Iowa.
Uh,
I do. Yeah, the Nebraska guys, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
is it? I'm just gonna like totally stereotype here. Nebraska, for me, would be like dry dirt fields and drought and just kind of flat.
You
and
pretty
hot.
much nailed it on the head. With all due respect.
Yeah,
That's with all due
yeah.
respect, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were talking.
Yeah.
You were talking about coming here for the dairy up from Missouri, and
Yeah.
we've got probably per square mile more organic Amish dairy farms
Oh yeah.
than anywhere. Than
Yeah,
anywhere,
yeah.
Anywhere in the country.
Let me see. What are we well known for back there where I'm at? Pecans.
Pecans in
We are
Missouri.
like the pecan capital of the United States. I mean, like literally, if you, every 10 miles on the interstate, you'll see pecans.
Pecan orchards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of pecans, a lot of cattle.
Wow.
It's, where I'm at, there's a lot of row cropping, beans and
Yeah.
corn, but it's not
Yeah.
like the beans and corn they get here,
Not here.
not even close.
Yeah.
But because just further south of me is a lot of rock. That's when you kind of get down into the
Mhm.
Ozarks. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful, but yeah, I've been there for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Kind of,
In Rocky, Missouri.
yeah.
It's not quite as the soil isn't as rich. It's
Not
isn't
even
as rich there at
no,
all. Here we've
no.
got dozens of feet of topsoil.
It's actually, to be honest with you, the soil there is horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible. And we get more rain in Southwest Missouri than they get in Seattle, Washington now.
Really?
Yeah, we got 106 inches last year.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
People talk about climate warming. I think it's more like climate change.
it is. We've had
climate change.
it's rained.
That's amazing.
It's rained honestly 5-6 days out of the week for last month.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
I never heard of that.
yeah.
Never heard of such a thing in Missouri.
It's starting to make me mad, to be honest with you. 'Cause I can't do nothing. I can't get nothing done.
Yeah.
You can't get nothing done. But there was a lot of coal mining back in the 20th century, late 1900s. No,
Yeah.
early 1900s. I'm sorry. A lot of strip mining where they would go in there and strip mine coal out. And what they did is they didn't reclaim the land like today. If you mine something,
Sure.
it has to be back as good, if not better, than what it was when you got there.
Yeah.
When it comes to planting and reclaiming and everything. But back then they didn't have the rules and regulations, so they left all these strip mines open. They're 40, 50 foot deep,
Yeah.
and so now they're all filled in. Vegetation's grown up, trees, and now it's probably some of the best fishing ever.
Really.
If a person likes
Wow.
the bass fish or something,
Yeah.
oh, it's phenomenal.
My
And
brother goes down there for mountain biking. Is that a thing? Too,
oh
down
yeah, especially if
in
you
the
go
Ozarks, Arkansas. even?
Springdale,
Okay.
Fayetteville area, lots of mountain bike trails. It's beautiful. That's probably about a little over an hour from where I'm at, so it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
but yeah, they're starting to kind of reclaim some of that land now, which I don't think they should, because I think, a lot of stuff is called at home now. It's a little bit
Yeah.
too late to be, but
Yeah.
their highways and stuff go right by them, so now they have problems with as much rain as we've been getting. Roads are kind of starting to suck into the
Oh gosh.
yeah.
Wow. It's like when I
Yeah.
lived in California, every year there'd be big mudslides and
Yeah.
take out that beautiful stretch of highway.
Yeah,
California
yeah,
coast,
yeah.
Do you get to travel much anywhere else? Pretty much here in Missouri?
I work a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I work too much.
I can sympathize with that.
So people just need to slow down and travel and have fun.
Yeah.
I'm here for a week. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm happy I'm not working. I will tell you that much right now. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. But we got the Mustang on the trailer.
Oh, okay.
My boy,
That's what you're doing, yeah.
my boy's got a Mustang. We
I didn't know if you're watching or if you were
no,
entering or
we're
showing or
we're
racing or
we're
what.
there. We
Nice.
I've been doing paint and body work for the past 20 years, so
Ah,
and I've
okay.
always liked Mustangs. So we fixed up a Mustang for him. That's the name of my paint shop,
Paint shop.
Minden Mafia Paint Shop.
Minden Mafia.
Yeah,
What's Minden? Is that you?
it's a little town.
Oh, it's a little town. Minden Mafia.
Yeah, it's if you Google it, you won't find it. But it's kind of catchy, you know. It's catchy. I like it.
It's
But
a little creative.
it's
you
very
know?
creative. Yeah.
If no one pays attention, they'll never. If
They'll
you get attention,
never
then
know.
nobody will ever listen to what you have to
They'll
say.
no.
Yeah.
No.
See, I've been explaining that. Like, you have to stand out. You have to have something to get people's attention.
Yeah.
Because if you don't,
You're
you
just
don't even get a chance to
they're gonna
talk
walk
to
right by you.
Yeah.
They're gonna walk right. Well,
It's
just
kinda
like
table's
just
position.
like you when I walk by you, you know, I'm like, this guy sitting here in front of a computer with a mic. He's got to be on the radio,
Yeah.
you
Or
know.
something. Yeah.
But how many people stop and ask you what you was doing?
They do.
They do.
No, they do.
That's good.
And it's partly the reason I use the big mics. I could use smaller mics
Yeah.
or lavaliers or something, but
Yeah.
partly it is so it looks like we're,
Now, do you run this or do you work here? Or
No, I'm the marketing manager for
So you're in marketing too, then?
yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I work on a Kalona Creamery stuff just a little bit.
Yeah.
And then the Kelowna Supernatural Organic Dairy. We've got a trucking and logistics company.
Nice.
We've got a distribution company that runs
Yeah.
products around to
That's
all kinds of
awesome. That's
stores all
awesome.
around.
That's exactly what my daughter's doing. So I'll make sure. Do you have a card or something I can leave with? Or
Oh, sure. She could use this and get a hold of me. That's for Sam.
that's
We're all over Facebook, social media, and on the website.
that's
and
awesome.
stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'd be happy to give her some advice. I've been doing this a long.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. She goes, Dad, you can sell ice to an Eskimo, you know, but and I can sell something. But the thing is it's a different. You know, it's not like
Yeah.
you know selling a lawnmower to your neighbor is not like doing what you're doing right here. It's completely different.
Yeah.
You know.
I think the key thing that people overlook in terms of marketing is you have to have knowledge.
Yeah.
You know, there's sales and there's all kinds of tricks you can do, but fundamentally you've got to be able to explain why you're better than the competition.
Exactly.
And be able to prove it.
Exactly.
And having a deep knowledge of
Yeah.
lawnmowers or
Yeah.
cheese curds or whatever
Yeah.
really helps with that. for sure.
Actually, the marketing company my daughter's going to be working for this summer is it's a smaller family-owned marketing business. I think they only have 10, 15 employees, but
Yeah.
they do very well. But you know, I told my daughter, you know, when she goes to sell their product, you know, just to make sure that you tell these companies that they're supporting the local business, you know, something that's local,
Yeah.
home, employing local people, you know, and I don't know, that might work. You know, it'd work for me
Yeah,
if I was
yeah.
trying to buy something like, hey, I know
Sure.
this guy,
Uh-huh.
I'll buy from him. You know. Anyhow, I'm gonna go eat these
Okay,
cheese
thank
curds.
you.
It's very nice to meet you, my friend.
Too. Yeah.
Thanks for
Come
getting
back and see us again.
Yeah, thanks for getting me on the old horn
Yeah, no problem.
this week. I
We-
like that.
We just had somebody say that we lost audio. Chat me again if you did. It might have just been a temporary glitch in the internet signal here. But don't be alarmed. This is all recorded, and I'm sure the audio was recorded. Thank you. Good to meet you.
Watch us online,
Yep. Facebook or anywhere else.
and that's the link.
Kelowna Creamery
Okay.
Kelowna Creamery. Yep. All right. See ya.
Hey, nice talking to you.
Yeah, nice talking to you. And look who else is here joining us live via video. Let's make sure the audio is working now. Hello, how are you guys?
Doing well.
Doing well. Lucas, is that you?
Two other ice cream things.
2 other ice cream things. I'm going to turn your audio up here so everybody can hear you guys.
Nice.
Hi. So joining us live in the Squeak is our special guest from last week who visited us in the store. Sarah Bracewell, right? Did I pronounce that right? Yeah, the Bracewell family. So you guys want to introduce yourselves again? Try to get a little close to the mic and speak up if you can.
Luke is going to introduce us.
Okay, Luke.
Can you say your name?
My name is Luke Bracewell and Luke Stephen Bracewell. I'm 7, and I'm
You're-
really energetic.
Luce Bracewell is 7 and very energetic. You're the talker of the group, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to fire myself and hire you.
He's Evelyn. She's 2. That's Danny.
Danny. Yep.
You're facing. There's Danny.
That's
There you are.
And he's 9. He's an electrician. And James is
And
11.
James.
James is 11. Will is
Well, come
9.
closer.
Will is 10.
It's a very important age, 10 years old.
Yeah, John is 5, and he likes to be silly.
Good at making faces, I see. So, how's your guys' trip? The rest of your trip here after you left the Creamery?
It was good.
Yeah. Where else did you go anywhere else? Or did you head on home?
We actually went up to Dubuque.
Ooh.
Well, actually, let's see. I think we came from Dubuque when we went to the Creamery, and then we went back up to Waterloo, and we decorated some graves, and then after that, then we went back to Norwalk, and then down to Corydon. So
Corydon. How far away is Corydon?
from Kalona, maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I've never gone directly between the two.
How long did the ice cream and cheese curds last?
Not very long.
Didn't make it out of the parking lot, probably, huh? Lucas, so what are you doing this week?
I'm doing writing, but after Christmas, I'm gonna start back on the math.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the cheese curls.
Curds.
Oh, there they are.
Yep.
We've been cherishing them very slowly because it'll be a very long time before we make it over there. Although maybe we'll make it out the week of the 14th.
Oh, good. Yeah, next time you'll get a 5-pound bag. See if that one lasts.
Yeah, we could just eat it and not have
Luke, you said you're writing. Are you guys in school? Are you in homeschool? Are you in online school?
Homeschool.
Mm-hmm. What are you working on in terms of writing? Are you a creative writer? Do you write poetry?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Bill's the art guy.
Ah, interesting. What kind of art does he like to do?
Like coloring art.
Mm-hmm.
I like Tracy. I like the.
I see somebody there has a soccer ball on his shirt. You got any athletes in the family?
Yep. Pretty much all of us. Yeah, all of us except for him and younger.
Me,
All-
Evan, and John.
Most of you play soccer though?
Yeah, sometimes.
In Texas.
In Texas, yeah.
Yeah, we lived in Texas. They did.
I played soccer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm snacking.
What did she say?
He said sock for soccer.
Sock.
Soccer.
Yep. She's saying new words all the time.
I want soccer.
Uh-huh.
Sock. That's so cute. So, Lucas, what else is going on?
It's not Lucas. It's Luke.
It's Luke. Well, I'm glad you corrected me. You know, most people wouldn't do that.
Uncle Lucas. I have an Uncle Lucas
An Uncle Lucas.
and Aunt Lois, which
Oh,
is
James, can you turn off the burger?
her twin sister.
Ah, okay.
Yep. Our birthday is today. My twin sister and mine. So.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday.
Remember
Where she and her husband. She and her husband are missionaries in Liberia.
Oh, wow.
Remember Hannah and Naomi? Their birthday are today.
Are you guys doing anything exciting for your birthday?
Well, we're gonna go on a walk and go to the park. We'll do that.
Woo-hoo.
And maybe pudding.
Yes, we'll have pudding instead of cake.
Hey! Oh, Evelyn doesn't like me.
Uh-oh.
She likes his face.
Nice. Well, thank you for joining us today. We're just wrapping up about out of time here.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't able to join you earlier. I was having trouble getting the link to work. But
Oh, gosh, that's okay. That's okay.
Magnet. I
Well, it was great to see you guys again, and hopefully we'll see you on the 14th if we're around that weekend.
Yeah, sometime on that week.
Cheese curd.
Have a great day.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.
Cheese curds.
This is Squeak.
Squeakle. Alvin and the Chipmunk Squeakle.
On the Squeakle. The Squeakle's next week. That's right. Good one, Luke. And I got your name right too. So that was Luke joining us live on the Squeak from the Kalona Creamery. Luke and family, thank you for joining us.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
You'll have to, hey, next time you want to be on, just work up a song. We'd love to hear some of your writing. Whatever you want to talk about, just let me know. All right, take care. Well, that's it for our show today. Thank you for joining us on The Squeak, live from the Kalona Creamery, where we love to spotlight local businesses and nonprofit and community organizations. So if you'd like to be a guest, just reach out to us through Facebook or YouTube or any other channels that you're watching us on. Have a great weekend. We'd love to see you here. We have a new Kalona big 18, 20-foot tall cow out front that folks are taking pictures of. If you do take a picture in front of the cow and post it on social media, make sure you share it with us, and we'll send you free cheese curds or something. Thanks again. I'm Sam Ingersoll, the host of The Squeak, and we will see you next week.